are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Avalanche and the Falcons. Jason Jones, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Murray Cooper. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. From the stretch.
First pitch.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the first down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, count those out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Into the box now, Preston Steiner, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Devin Sampson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, not a bad start in his last one. 7 complete innings. Even though he took the loss, he pitched pretty well. And if he can pitch as well in this one today, he'll have a pretty good chance to win this game for his team.
First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The designated hitter,
Stepping in now, Brent Means out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And no swing apparently, ball 1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Full count now, 3-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Steve Rice. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Flash leads on second with one gone in the inning. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Vero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Davis is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. An inning in the book. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robbie Efting. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Howard Tompkins is on deck. And not the kind of swing you're looking for, 3-1, as it runs to a full count now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Rice is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The average to start play at 315. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. One and two now as that one's fouled off. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No score here as we play inning number 2. And it's fouled away. On a line, that's a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. A 1-0 delivery. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Charles Davis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll go to the bottom. In now, Jeffrey Bellamy. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday. Now a bunt attempt here. Sampson playing here in his age 31 season. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Rodney Myers. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. To the plate now, Blake Hamby. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Popped up. Hicks is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, Judd, who was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. Judd, a native Floridian. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 1-1 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Hicks has a play. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Murray Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Martin McAtee. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie, middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting his ball back.
In now, Bo Sparks, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Sparks is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he takes a strike 3 called on the screwball, and that's how the inning will end. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bruce Sanders. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Into the box now, Bart Flash, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Brent Means he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cooper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now back, first baseman.
Digging in, Steve Rice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Davis is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the second baseman, Robbie Hefting. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Boy, good lateral movement to that screwball, and it's a ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The third baseman, Harold.
Stepping up to the plate, Harold Hicks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now back, Howard.
Ready now, Howard Tompkins. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off the inning, John O'Neill. And they'll need him to get something going here.
John O'Neill.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. He takes the turn and heads for second, and that's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
At the plate now, Jeffrey Bellamy, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Have to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in, Rodney Myers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Pops this one up. Knee high, he barehands it. What a play. So stepping in, Floyd Lusk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Charles Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. At a ball, 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready once again, Murray Cooper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the. Digging in the switch hitter, Judd will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Now batting, Bruce Sanders. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in once again, Bart Flash. First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and standing in is the DH, Martin McAtee. 1-0 the count. And the screwball misses the plate away, and it's 2-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Bo Sparks. First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound his zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. Here's the payoff pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Brent Means. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Steve Rice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Steiner will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Trying to pick things up where we left off, John O'Neill. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Hit hard down the line. on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Robbie Efting. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not.
The second baseman, Robbie Efting.
He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Popped him up. Rice is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The third baseman, number 1, Harold.
First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The bat, number 7.
Stepping into the box, Howard Tompkins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Popped him up. Rice trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, rejoin with the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in, Jeffrey Bellamy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Jeffrey Bellamy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Hey, that's a perfect job of execution right there, taking everything into account. I think he caught them off guard right there, laying that bunt down, and now he sets up as the possible go-ahead run.
At the plate, Rodney Mize. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
We don't get to see the glove toss enough, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Blake Hamby stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Bends down and he barehands it. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulders up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. ends the inning. So it's coming to the plate now, Floyd Lusk. Theo Rice has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the eighth. First pitch on its way.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now the 2-0 home.
That's ball strike.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's in there, 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Got it, full count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 0 for 4. One out, nobody on. Left side, but well fouled. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Amari Cooper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, it's much easier to lay up the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Martin McAtee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One and 0 count. The pitch. Pops this one up. Left fielder coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, when everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Bo Sparks. 0-1 the count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2.
Oh, that counts.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2. Here it is. Popped him up. O'Neill over to his right. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Marco Mojica is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Jesus Esquivel is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Riding in once again, Bruce Sanders.
The third baseman, Bruce Sanders.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Two and 0 pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Esquivel has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Standing in now, Bart Flash, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Brent Means, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here, 0-for-3 in the game so far. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle, and there's his first base hit in this one. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
First offering on its way. Steve Rice is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And it's 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Nope.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 1, here it is. Grounded down the third baseline. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Means heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, John O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 4-1 ball game. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Chip Fay enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Striding into the box, Jeffrey Bellamy. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fay has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now 4-1. Billy Gant comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Preston Steiner. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Center fielder looking up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now back, the second baseman.
In now, Robbie Efton as he sends it on the ground to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
the third baseman, number 1, Harold.
At the plate, Harold Hicks. 1 run in and 1 gone so far at this inning. From the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Gant, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. A 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
The batter, number 7, Howard.
Into the box now, Howard Tompkins. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. From the stretch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Bounce towards the mound. One there.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They practice plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Striding in, Floyd Lusk, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Cletus Jones gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Stepping in now, Jesus Esquivel will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Falcons came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Theo Rice claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
He left. He left.